Welcome to the Stella and Other People podcast. Krevzz is not here today because he is currently dying. But I have managed to get.
Oh, Decay. I thought you were gonna say my name.
And.
Red.
Yeah.
Red Panda.
They are friends of. Me. I don't know. But
Yes.
they are guests. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, they're
We
gonna
are
be
guests,
here for.
yes.
They're gonna be here for this
Krevzz is
episode.
not here, so we're here
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah.
Krevzz.
We're
Yeah.
substituting.
Yeah.
You know.
No
So,
Krevzz. We
We have
kicked that.
Stella,
Kicked that
I am
Canadian
not
out.
Krevzz, and that's also not Krevzz.
Yeah.
Instead of being Canadian, I'll be Australian. So
Yeah.
it's good enough. Close enough.
I'll
Kick
be
the Australian
American, because he loves Americans.
out. I don't think so.
Well, I have no clue. Does he?
No.
I don't know. Do you want to talk about what What was your topic again?
I didn't have a topic. I just
You gave
just
me one.
recommended
It was something about you getting stolen from.
Oh yeah, no, that happened earlier today. Like I made the stupid mistake because I got like $50 like in cash, and I made the stupid mistake to put it like behind my see-through like phone case.
Very.
I left. I never leave my phone anywhere that I can't see it, but for the first time I did, I came back to grab my phone and it was gone. And I was like, come on.
Your whole phone was gone?
No, not my phone, like just the money inside.
At least they didn't take your phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wait, why didn't
Oh,
they
it's
take the phone? That
context.
would
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know.
if they're gonna steal from
They
you,
just took the money in the phone.
I mean,
just
hey,
take
at least
$50
they
and not
have.
the other 1,000.
At least they have some sympathy.
I mean, it wasn't 1,000. I don't remember how much it was, but it was definitely not 1,000. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, then I just got stolen from, and I'm kind of pissed because I worked hard for that shit. You know, you can't. It's my money. There should be surveillance cameras though, so I'll probably find out who did it. Who did it
Yeah, you should kill
at some
him.
point? Should kill him, yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're paying me double because it's my birthday
Very
tomorrow.
podcast-friendly thing to say.
Yeah, I know.
It's my birthday tomorrow, so they better fucking. I mean, you know, pay me back.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. They'll buy you a new phone
Yeah.
for your birthday.
Buy me a new phone.
New phone. And
Great
probably a
birthday
better
present.
phone case.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
a
not. That's
clear
not
phone
see
case.
through.
Yeah, but I like it because like the back of my phone is iridescent, so like it shines.
What is iridescent?
It's like pearl-ish, like it changes color
Like a
in the
chameleon
sunlight
paint.
depending on the light. No, not like exactly like that, but it's
Like
cool.
depending on the
It's
lighting,
pretty.
it changes colors.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
basically.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Well, I have a clear phone case too, but it's gotten so dirty, it's like brown.
Oh,
With time, it changes color. It's like a slow chameleon.
oh, slow chameleon.
Yeah. You did
Can you
some.
imagine?
Hold on, I have to find your topic.
I think I was talking about how like we could have done like
Paranormal.
paranormal experiences, but then you
Yeah.
told me that you and Krevzz already did that. So I don't
Yeah, and I
know.
said we can do it again. I don't care.
I mean, I only
have
have one
something-
like story
I have
about
something in mind.
paranormal,
That's fine.
but it's not like a story. It's just a thing.
All right, you go
I
first,
have
then
something in mind.
Dustin.
Me?
No,
Dustin? Dustin, go.
Okay, me and my mom were home, and we just heard like somebody scream upstairs, and
Oh,
Oh.
damn.
we didn't know if it was a person or it was just wind. We thought it was a person at first.
Wind?
So I told her. So my mom like almost shit herself, and I was like, I'm gonna go look upstairs. I was like, I'm gonna go look for the ghost, and she's like, no, no. And I'm like, why? I'm gonna do it. And then like after like 5 minutes of arguing, we just said, yeah, it's probably wind. It kind of sounds like wind now that we think about it. So whatever. I still
I'm
want
gonna
to
go
meet
look
him.
for the ghost.
I know where it is.
You want to meet the ghost?
I do want to meet the
Give
ghost.
us
What are you
some
gonna name
cookies.
him?
I don't know. Kind of like
Um,
samples.
I'm gonna name him Fred.
Fred or
Fred.
bread?
Yeah.
Oh, Fred.
Betty Fazcock. Bread.
Oh, we went through on what we can and can't say before the podcast, and it didn't work.
We can say cock. We can say cock.
You can say that.
It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine.
Just no slurs.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
I just.
You wanna go?
I'll say what I just thought of after the podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a slur, but
No,
You're making it sound really bad.
meaning, it means laughing, kind of. So I mean, technically,
What about what about you?
the sound of you guys laughing will block out what I say.
oh my god.
I don't think so.
You want me to go?
Yeah,
It'll be hidden in the recording. It'll be
I
unaudible.
What the fuck? I kind of
People
have
will
like
debate
two...
forever what I say.
Oh god. I kind of have like two things. One of the things is I was like 12, like maybe 11 in school. And you know that thing when you grab your like eraser or your rubber, whatever the fuck you call it, and like you write yes, no, and then you roll it and where you see, you ask a question and it's a yes or no question.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, oh, the spirits answer me. And I used to do it a lot until one day my dad, who's very religious, he came to me, he's like, don't do that. Like, you're dealing with the devil and whatever the fuck. And like, because I made the stupid question, I went, are you Jesus? And it rolled and it put yes. And I was like, oh, damn, I'm talking to Jesus. Like, and then they were like, so I was like, okay, you know what? You can take it. You can throw it away. He grabbed it and he threw it away in a public trash bin, like in town.
Mm-hmm.
Where they have like those public trash bins. And then it ended up under my bed somehow. I don't know how. It went from there to there.
He wasn't
but
lying.
It just no, he was lying.
It ended up under your bed from a trash can? What? Is that what I just
Yeah,
heard?
it went from a public trash bin in like in town to under my bed. I don't know how that happened.
Jesus lives under your bed.
Jesus.
God.
Yeah.
I moved from that house definitely because that was like since
Go
I was
get the 8-ball, or not the 8-ball, the whatever it is.
the
What?
rubber, the eraser. No, I didn't keep it.
You should go get it. That's God.
No. It's possessed. And the other thing is that, again, when I was younger, I kept thinking that I was being followed by some spirit because I remember this one time we moved into an apartment and like right above where I would be laying down to sleep, there were like a bunch of child handprints on the ceiling, and I was like, why are the handprints on the ceiling? Like, I understand if you're like a worker, but like they're like kid-sized hands.
I would pen over them.
I was so confused. And then I was like, okay, whatever. And then we moved from that apartment to a different apartment. And then it was there again. More handprints. I was like, what? What? I'm in a different house. And then we moved again. And this time there was one, like, on the wall. And I was like, what? More handprints. And
How many
then
times did this happen?
and then we moved again. And this time it was another apartment, but it was outside the apartment door. It wasn't inside the apartment. It was like outside the door. And I was like, what is happening? Like, am I being followed, or like is this some weird happens with every
I think
apartment?
you're being followed.
Yeah.
I think children.
I think I'm being
children's spirits
followed
are
by some child, bro. If I
stalking
am,
every
then
apartment you go to.
name him Fred.
Fred.
Yeah, name him Fred. Name him Fetty Fazcock.
It's a kid. It's a child.
I have one that I still don't know how to feel about. So it was me and my sister. It was me, my sister, and my mom. And we're sitting in the living room. And I remember we were watching some show, and like there was some noise, and then my mom and my sister both looked at each other and said, you saw what I saw, right?" And my sister said, I'm guessing we both saw the same thing. So they both got up, went to where they both saw it, and they said, okay, we're gonna both put our backs to each other, and we're gonna like make an example of the size of the thing that we both saw, and we're both gonna turn around. and see. So they did it, and they both turned around. It was almost the exact same size as what they both saw. It was some like shadow thing, I'm guessing. I don't know. I didn't see it, but they both
Mhm.
saw it.
Interesting.
Wow.
Oh my god. Wow.
Ghosts are real.
Okay. Oh, I have a,
That is real.
I have an interesting one.
That is real after your story.
Have you had any bad haircuts?
Yes.
Mm.
Yes, I've had a few.
Please,
Yes.
please
Yes.
tell.
Dude, I have this one lady who retired recently, but she would always cut it perfectly, the exact way I want it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one time that she wasn't there, we had somebody named Fran cut it. And God, dude,
It was the
it was
people who
too
start with
short,
F.
it was unproportionate, it grew back and it just wasn't right. It was horrible. You know that the best part about me is my hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never seen you.
So,
I I don't think I've
yeah,
ever seen
well,
you. At least if I did, I don't remember.
yeah, well, I'm glad that they learned how to cut it over the years.
Yeah.
They had to like learn how to make my hair look better. Because
Mm-hmm.
God, when
No.
she started, no. But it's good now.
Yeah.
So do you want me to go next, or
Yeah,
do
you
you want to
go.
go?
You go ahead.
Well, I've always cut my own hair and did everything by myself with my own hair. Okay, maybe my parents did like cut it for me when I was younger, but then when I
Mm-hmm.
was older, I of course like started doing it myself. And when I was younger, I really wanted to dye my hair because, you know, it's cool at the
Yeah.
time. It still is. But I have ginger hair, so my parents are really like, don't touch it, don't like shave it off, don't do anything,
Mm-hmm.
don't dye your whole hair.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, fine, I'll just do half of it because you know. And my hair was like at like chest length, like it was really long,
Mm-hmm.
and I had dyed it first. I was like, I'm gonna do like purple or blue at first, and then I did it, and then I did it again and again, and then I was like, I want galaxy hair. You know, I'm gonna do that. And it turned out to be like gray, like grayish, and it was horrible. And the thing is, when I was younger, I had a really bad habit of not brushing my hair, so it was
Mm.
horrible. And then
Oh.
at some point, I had like a mental breakdown. I was like, you know what? I'm just cutting it off, and I cut it off to like here, but it didn't fit my face shape, so it was worse. And then and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cut bangs. So then I cut bangs, and that made it worse. And then I let it grow out, and now I'm here with my hair's around like more longer than what it
Mm-hmm.
was before. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm here now. I'm not cutting my hair, and I'm actually brushing it,
You've
and
had some
gonna
traumatic
take care of it.
experiences in that department, God. Probably
Yeah,
worse than mine.
yeah, you know, I'm not a hairstylist. Don't ask me to cut your hair. I literally like I was like one of my friends at the time, she wanted a wolf haircut. And I was like, you know, I'll do it for you. So
Wow.
I cut her hair and
Oh
my
boy.
mom ended up having to finish it off. And so don't sign me up as your hairstylist.
That'd be kind of
Or
fun,
do.
though. I want to see if you make it worse than Fran did.
Yeah, I think I'll do a pretty good job. Come on. Oh. What about you?
Oh, I got really quiet for a sec. I had a few. I was a Mohawk kid.
Oh no.
I know. In elementary school, I was a Mohawk kid. I don't know why, but
My brother was when he was younger.
I remember.
So
Yeah,
we'll
can't
have
say the
something in
same.
common.
I remember one time, I got my hair cut, and of course, got a Mohawk. And the next day, I came to school. As I was walking into the classroom, my teacher looked at me, looked at my hair, and said, "Why?"
That's what I would have said.
Just why?
If I was your teacher, I would have done that. Just
like,
why?
I don't know. I like it.
Disappointment.
But I haven't gotten a haircut in like 5 years. So
No, I know.
Mm.
I've seen it. I believe that one.
yeah, it's like down to like my chest now,
Has
and
everyone
like down
seen
to the
what
middle
each
of
other
my
look
back.
like?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. I feel a little left out here.
but
It's okay.
Maybe you should show us. Break the.
Break the, you know, the,
Yeah, break the.
the
I don't know how to finish that sentence,
privacy.
but just break the.
break
Break it.
the, just
Yeah.
break the,
Yeah. Break the
break the,
privacy.
break the privacy. Who needs privacy, you know?
That doesn't
Exactly.
exist.
Nobody. There's nothing private. The government's all spying on us.
Yes,
Yep.
yeah, the government made COVID a stunt to recharge the batteries of the birds.
Yep.
You know those, you know there's a few people that actually found robotic birds.
Oh my god.
Like
Really?
this year, yeah, this year they found like I think
I just
I don't remember where, but three
Do they
people
fly
found.
with the rest? Do they fly the flock with the rest of them?
I don't remember, but three people found robotic birds.
I,
Like a
They just
I'm
full.
fool
getting
the other birds.
I'm getting spam Discord messages. My friend just said, "Would you prefer face masks or makeup?"
What?
I don't know why she
What
told
is
me
it?
this.
What?
She just, "Would you prefer face mask or makeup?" I don't
What
I
is
don't
that?
know.
What kind of what?
I don't know.
What does that even mean?
Would I rather cover half my face or cover my whole face with makeup? I don't know.
Oh, dude,
I
I
don't know.
remember like hot Cheeto girls in high school would just put like 17 pounds of makeup on.
Oh my god. You know the British chavs.
The ones where a clown shadow on their face. I remember those.
Yeah, it's funny.
Do you
And you
have
can
any?
easily tell they're wearing foundation because it's like
Yeah.
a tone orange.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any high school like weird or funny high school things that happen?
I have a lot in middle school. Not really much happened in high school
I
for
don't know. I have
me.
to think about that.
I have a
Um,
few. I have a few, but you can go ahead.
I mean, my middle school was crazy. I don't know. The
I'm really
people in
glad I
like,
went on Orange, by the way. Like right before I joined this.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's on Invite Plus, so.
Mm.
yeah. So yeah. I mean, I remember I got my shoes stolen
What?
a bunch of times. I mean, in middle school, like, so I had these shoes, right, and I would take them off because it's fucking Australia. I mean, like,
Yeah.
it's you're
Mm-hmm.
dying of heat over there.
Mm-hmm.
And once when I took them off, I came back to go put them back on, and they were just gone, like literally. And then I couldn't find them, so I had to go home, and then I had to buy myself new shoes. Well, I didn't buy them myself; my parents did. But I had to get new shoes,
Mm-hmm.
and then when I got new shoes, they got stolen. And then I realized I was crying my eyes out. And my grandmother, she came into the school. She's like, we're finding those shoes. I don't care. We're finding them. And my whole class ended up going to find my shoes. And the class bully found them like scattered in the bathrooms.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, did someone like kick them and like put them in the like what? And then someone later confessed and she was like one of the girls who like makes fun of everybody. And I was like, wow, way to go. Good job. Wow, she kicked my shoes. She didn't pay me back for the money I'd spent for for the
Bruh.
other shoes. So.
You should have forced her to.
That's tragic.
Yeah, pay me back. Yeah, so that happened. I don't really know what really happened in middle school. I remember actually in high school, I had this really, really big drama happen to me. Like, I think it was actually here when like I moved like a year ago, so I finished my year here, and um once I came, so I of course I got into the classes and shit, and then there were these group of girls who I had joined, and of course it was the popular group. Never joined the popular group. They
Gross.
are the worst people.
Yep.
Horrible. I
Mm-hmm.
had so they took me in, and we became friends or whatever. And I realized it was like a circle and a circle and a circle. So they talk bad about like literally everyone, including the like bestest of friends. They will always talk bad about everyone, and like I would be there to hear it and witness it, and I was like, what the hell, like, and I realized it did. have an impact on me because then I started learning their ways, which is horrible because I don't want to be that type of person who's like, yeah, you see Dustin, well, look at the way he sits. Like, I don't want to be that kind of, I don't want to be that kind of person. So,
You still do that.
um, yeah. But so I was in the group and then there was like this huge drama just started because everyone was turning in on each other and then they then made up lies about me and they sent me a message of it and like I cried about it and then I was like, why am I crying? Like this is just a bunch of people that are really stupid and I know that. So I left it be. So they had kicked me out with a bunch of lies. And then they kicked out two other girls out and then um they formed a little like trio and it was one of the rich girls, another girl that I was very good friends with, and another girl that I had a lot in common with. And so they made a little trio, and the bigger group would literally go and be like hamburger, cheeseburger, fucking Big Mac. And I was like, damn, they're not going easy. And then they started talking to me, and then the trio started talking to me, and I was like in the middle now. And I was like, what the, what? Wait, like I'm not gonna talk bad about any of you. And then I went. They were like, okay, so whose side are you on? I was like, I'm on neither. Like, I think both of you guys are not like being nice, to be honest. Like, because they both would talk bad about each other, and it would literally went so bad that we had to get like a social worker and like like a social coach to
Bruh.
talk to everyone. And everyone would like make lies about each other. I was like, are you guys like 10 years old? Like what? Like, oh, she fucking like she stole my shit, or she said I look ugly, or she called me fat. It's like, bro, what is happening? And then it got to the point where so I was like, I just left them and I joined this other group, which we had more in common with, you know, computers, whatever, gaming. And I was like, hell yeah, this is my group. And then the dude there, who I became close with, he then started joining the popular group, and I was like, why are you talking to them? Because he told me he hated drama. Yet
Mm-hmm.
those are the people who love drama.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, why are you hanging out with them? And it's like, oh, it's nothing. And then after he started like taking the piss out of me and started annoying me like a lot. And I was like, dude, can you just stop? Because I get really irritated like really easily
Mm-hmm.
and really angry really easily. So like if you start pushing my buttons, I will. I don't want to get violent physically, but I will like I can
Mm-hmm.
punch you if I could. And so it would get from me shoving him or punching his arm, and he'd do it back instead of telling me to stop. And then one day he confronted me in a Discord call, and he was like, "You always vent to me, you always hit me, and it hurts and whatever." And I was like, "Bro, you never tell me to stop. First of all, in real life, so maybe." Man up and do that instead of telling me in a fucking Discord call. And then also like you're hanging out with people that you hate drama. And then it ended up later on, one of the girls from the hobby group was like, if you guys don't have the same humor, you shouldn't even be friends. And then he was like, he agreed. And then we just stopped being friends from that point. I was like, you know what? Whatever. I graduated, I ended my year in a good note. And then this dude randomly messages me out of nowhere a couple months later. He's like, after graduating, you know, I took this time to, you know, think about what I did. And, you know, I'm really sorry about that. And I'm like, it's fine. But like I don't think I'm gonna see you again.
Yeah.
So like I just left it be and I forgave him. He's like, it's fine, you know. People are stupid when they're younger, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, also had a huge like vaping and smoking controversy, even though like I really
Yeah.
don't care. Vape if
Mine,
you want,
my school
ruin
too.
your health if you want. I mean, I'm a huge alcoholic anyway, so like,
And
I mean, I'm not a smoker. I'm not a drug addict, but I'm sure as hell will drink. So
same.
same. So
Um.
yeah, I guess that's all my stories
I
for
have a
high
really
school.
dumb thing that my friend in my math class said one time. We were introducing each other. We call him Boner because his last name pretty much rhymes with Boner.
Oh
Oh.
my god, Sparna.
So we're gonna refer to him as Boner for here on out.
Oh. Oh boy.
We were in math. I think it was either math or science. I think it was math, and we were introducing ourselves. We were just going around. There's like a little paper that you had to read from. You'd fill it out, and
Mm-hmm.
one of the things on the paper was, "What is your pet peeve?"
Oh
And
no.
people, which is funny because Which
Oh,
is funny
no.
because all the people, you'd probably get the hint that it means something that annoys you, something that like pisses you off.
Don't tell me.
It did. So it, yeah, no. It got to this. It got to him, and he walked up there and he was given his thing. And then like halfway through the paper, he looked down and he said, "Pet peeve, dog."
Just dog, not dogs.
Yeah,
Just
that class
dog.
never laughed so hard, but in that one moment,
Just dog.
What did he think a
yeah.
pet peeve
A
was?
specific dog? Like what?
Whatever his pet was, whatever pet he
Oh,
has.
oh, that you know what? That makes sense.
A pet peeve. I have a dog.
Yeah.
I guess dogs can be annoying, maybe,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
my pet peeve, my pet and my pet peeve is a dog.
Yep. Uh, I have a big one. You know those
Okay.
jokes about when if you miss one day of school, so much happens.
Yeah,
Yeah, it happened to me.
I mean,
What did you
I
miss?
feel like it happens to a lot of people.
So,
Let's hear it.
so the day I wasn't at school. My friend, I was in band, so this happened in band class, of course. So, it was my friend, it was my closest friend, a kid named Jaden, and like two other kids. So, apparently someone brought weed to school, and they hid it in my friend's backpack,
Oh,
and without him knowing, by the way.
oh,
So they just put it in his backpack without him knowing, and I don't know who told who, but it got to the principal.
eesh.
So the principal came in, searched everyone's backpack, and they threw my friend's backpack on the stage somewhere, since the band room was in the gym. They threw his backpack somewhere. I don't remember where. And the principal found it, opened it, and found the weed in it, and expelled my friend that did nothing, Jaden, and the two other kids.
Bruh.
Wow.
Poor
But
kid.
but luckily, my friend was able to come back because he didn't do anything.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
So,
Yeah. That was the big thing that happened, and also apparent there was a what was it?
I have a big story actually that I just remembered after you.
Okay.
It's funny. It's really funny.
I don't remember what I was gonna say. Go ahead. I'll say it after you.
Okay, so we're in Spanish class. There's like so my school they have like it's like an L-shaped building and then they have like a walkway and it's another L-shaped building. There's like a cafeteria way over there, but it's basically two buildings. And the Spanish class is in the second building.
Oh no.
And so we're in Spanish class and one of my friends like I don't know where he got a banana from.
What?
Banana.
Banana? He's dying so hard, he really pulled out the yes in sign language. I can't.
So, anyways, so, like, yeah, it's like I said, I don't know where I don't know how, because the cafeteria is like on the other side of the other building. It's like on the opposite
You
side
know
of
he kept it
everything.
in his bag.
He stole
Yeah,
that.
he did. So in the banana, he took the banana to Spanish class, and he just decided that he was just gonna hide it up on one of the bookshelves, like behind the book.
What?
Like no one goes to read these Spanish books. Like no one goes on these shelves. Like he hid it in a good place.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it was
No.
there for weeks.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
I
Oh,
watched him do it
no.
and I'm like, ah, that's kind of funny. Like kind of funny, but like but he left it there and we just forgot about it for weeks and then all of a sudden like in the Spanish class we just started seeing like one or two like fruit flies, right? In the Spanish class, like after a while. So like 1 or 2 fruit flies. It's like, okay, that's random, but okay. And then after a few days, it became 10, and then 20, and then 30,
20,
and then
and
and
then
then a
30.
couple hundred,
Oh my
in that one building. It
Oh
got to
my
the point
god.
where after a few weeks, uh, the entire building had to evacuate to the cafeteria for each day because it was just thousands of fruit flies
Oh my
in the
god.
building. And so the whole second building was just uninhabitable.
Uninhabitable? How bad
Yeah,
did
it's
it have to be?
uninhabitable. So we had to, like, for Spanish class, we had to go to the cafeteria. I think, like, the history and the other math class also had to, like, go elsewhere for a long time.
Oh my
Did
And it's really funny because the same person, I don't remember when he did this, but he tried to hide an orange. He tried to, no,
What
he
is
tried to,
up with
like,
him
put an
hiding?
orange up on the up on the same shelf, and then he turned around and the principal was just standing there, like,
Why is he
and he's
trying
like,
to hide fruit?
and then he's just like, sorry.
Sorry. Why is he trying to hide food for? What?
He
What?
hid a chicken nugget in my backpack one time, and I didn't find it until a while later.
Chicken nugget.
Yeah.
What's
Dude,
up with all the food?
there was like millions of crumbs of like Cheez-Its in my backpack in elementary school for like 2 years. They turned green.
Oh. Oh.
I was dared to eat a little bit of it. I denied it.
Oh no. Good.
I would have immediately passed away if I did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would.
would be
I'm
it.
kind of glad you. It would have been funny to eat like a crumb or two, but not the whole thing.
Not the whole thing, like a little bit of it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh.
Maybe snort some of it.
No, I would die. They were green. Cheez-Its are orange.
Green. Green. Don't eat something that's green unless
Cheez-Its.
it's
I still
broccoli.
have the have the backpack.
Oh. Why do you still have it?
I have every single backpack I've got. I have every single backpack.
I had a dream about backpacks. I had a fucking dream about backpacks.
What?
Last night.
What?
No. That's so cool. Like last night, I had a dream that I was in like my middle school English class, and apparently I found out that each year that I like not graduated, but like went to the next grade, I never got like my backpacks never left the English class. And like so I'm just sitting there
What?
in English class like taking an exam and I'm about to leave and I just see all of my backpacks in the corner of the room along with like a few suitcases from field trips. And so what I did was I started going through them and like being like, okay, well, like this was the last year, so I was about to go to high school. So I was like, okay, if I'm gonna leave this school forever, I have to go through and see. Like, I don't want like all my like cringy notes from like 10 years ago to be in the backpack. So I like went through.
Oh my god.
I went through and I like I went to go put everything in my car and then like I came back and there was like 2 backpacks that were huge and there were like 3 cockroaches. They were all empty, but there was like 3 cockroaches at the bottom and I'm like, you know what, these can stay. These can stay because I ain't touching that. There was nothing else in it besides a few roaches. So I was like, you know what? My English teacher is gonna have to clean that out. I'm out of here. I'm going to high school. Fuck everyone.
It sounds like me.
A weird dream.
You know what happened?
I don't know why you dream about that just randomly.
I don't know.
My
Dream
friend.
about backpacks.
I have 2 things. One is a school. My friend brought his pet snapping turtle to school, and we went. It was in his backpack, and we went out for lunch, and it chewed a hole through his backpack and was crawling around the classroom, and we had to sit in the hallway for a little bit so they can get him out, to get the turtle out. And I think my friend
Oh
got
my
suspended
God.
for it for a little bit,
Oh no.
and also.
I'm really tempted. I was really tempted to bring one of my cats to class, but then I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it.
There's a story about a snake that I'm trying to remember because it involved someone. I can't remember what the person did, but it was really funny. I'm trying to remember. Like,
A snake?
like we were in Spanish class and somebody
Oh
was
my
like,
god.
I don't know, somebody
Holy
somehow
Spanish.
like got outside. I don't know how. I think they got mad at something and then they went outside and our janitor just came in and said, "Where's the snake?"
Where's the snake? That is such a random thing to just burst
Yeah,
off from
no,
the
like our friend was just like, well, not like somebody in the class was just like outside, and like I don't remember what the hell happened. Like I don't know what the situation was, but like he just came in and said, "Where's the snake?" I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Where's the snake?
A snake?
I really wish I remembered what that kid was doing, because, like, I know that's, like, important to the story, but I can't remember. That's what made it funny.
You wanna know what happened to me today that I really
What?
hate? So while I was at work, I was like fixing up the chemical aisle, so it has like a like detergent and a like air freshener and stuff. And there's these air fresheners for cars that are in little glass bottles, and one was broken, and I didn't know it was broken. So I picked it up and turned it over, and all of the oils went all on my hand, and I still smell it.
Oh.
And that was at
No.
2 in the morning, and it is now 10, and the smell is
Does
still on
washing
my
your
hand.
hands not get rid of that?
I tried.
You don't.
I tried 2
try
bottles
washing.
of dish soap,
Ooh.
3
2
cans.
bottles?
No, like little 2 bottles of dish soap.
Why would you wash your hands with dish
Three,
soap?
3. Hold on. I tried. Okay, I tried Germex normal soap, and then I tried the dish soap. 2 of them at the same time, and then I
Ooh.
did 2 cans of Lysol, and then
What?
Lysol wipes, and then some other cleaning thing, and
What about
none of them got the smell out.
the scent is still there?
Yes, it is. It is
Or put some
strong.
fucking deodorant on it. Some
Getting a prosthetic
perfume. I
hand.
don't know.
No, nothing overpowers the smell. I still smell
What?
it.
Too bad, bro. You're
Ends up
gonna
being a
go out
prosthetic
and
hand.
there's
I
someone's
have
gonna
to-
be like, "Where the hell
I
did
have
you go?
I have to wait it for it
Where
to
have your
go
hands
away.
been?"
It'd be
Like-
funny if it just never goes away.
It's just a strong
It's all
smell.
live. You
Gets
just
a
have to
robotic
go.
hand.
Gets a robot. Has to
Can't
chop
jerk
the
off
hand off.
again.
Just your.
Cup, it's on both my hands. It's on this one's the worst one.
Oh, you have to chop both your hands off just to put some robotic hands so you never have to smell the scent again.
Dude, I actually almost passed out because the smell was so strong.
Your
I had-
controllers, no.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
I had to run all the way. I had to run across the store to get the Germex. Because there
Oh
was
my
no
God.
Germex near me. Like I said, I need something to try to get rid of the smell. Nothing.
Bleach.
Nothing. I'm not gonna bleach my hands.
Bleacher.
Chemical burns.
No, then I'm gonna be as white as Dustin's avatar.
Well, you don't
No.
know how white I am in real life. I'm pale as hell.
Someone
Okay,
don't
you know
know
what?
that,
Dustin's
but-
avatar is
Yeah,
definitely lighter than me,
yeah,
though. That's
per-
literally this actually the color
Paper
white.
Paper white.
Paper white, yeah.
Actual white.
Grab my titty.
So do you remember the snake story?
No. Everything I said is all I remember.
Why is it that while we're recording
They
the
were looking
podcast
for my
now,
friend
everyone's so
Tyler.
popular?
They were looking for this person named Tyler, and the janitor just comes in and yells, "Where's the snake?" That's all I remember.
Tyler, where is the
Yeah,
snake?
I don't
Where
know
did
where
you put
Tyler
it?
went.
Where'd
He
you
was like
hide it?
outside, but Richard thought there was a snake in the classroom.
Richard?
Dude, there was a
The-
kid
the
named
janitor?
Richard at my school, and I had to ride the bus home this one time.
Oh no.
And dude, I actually got a headache from him. He would not shut up. I actually had a headache by the
About
time I
what?
got home.
Hold on, no
He just
need to be
wouldn't stop
rude
talking.
here.
No,
About
no, he
anything?
was annoying. I know. Dude, I never got a headache from someone talking so much before.
That's okay. That's knowing you.
That is.
Yeah,
This is really bad.
Yeah, he never stopped talking. He's like, "Oh, I'm about to get off. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna stay here with you." I'm like,
Just kidding.
"Leave, please."
I'm gonna go. Never mind. Just kidding. I'm gonna go.
And
Can I come over?
I
Like,
couldn't
can I come over
leave
to your
because
place?
I had the window seat. He had the outside seat.
Oh no. Did
So
you
even if I
miss?
wanted to, I had to I had to stay in the seat.
Damn.
I wanted to die. Like I just put my
bet.
head against the window and just looked out at it until he was away.
Just cried inside till he stopped, which he never
Cry in
did.
silence.
No, he never did. I took the fattest nap when I got home that day.
I bet you did. He put you
Sounds
in a
like it
coma,
would've
pretty
happened.
much.
He put you in a coma, yeah.
Trying to find
Another
another one.
topic.
Yeah. Weird things you did as a kid.
I know there's some, but I have to think about this.
Yeah.
I know I would like take my toy cars and like smash them with a hammer. I don't know why.
Damn, Dustin got some anger issues he needs to deal with.
Wait, what? Dustin?
Yeah, wait, no, I don't. What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't smash my toy cars with hammers. That's her. Hey, me. Don't.
Yeah, I used to like.
I got way too distracted with my whip tracker that I didn't even tell the difference between your voices.
There was this like dirt, like this dirt, like dirt patch in my yard that I would go play with my cars in, and sometimes I would just take. I had a really small hammer. I would just smash it, and like
Yeah.
flatten the cars.
What did you do?
Destroyed. I still do it.
What?
I did it last year with a random car I found. It was a small plastic one. I just smashed it.
This went from weird things you do as a kid to weird things you do in general.
Yeah.
I did it more as a kid. I don't do it now.
Like, well, I don't know. If I did something weird, I can't really remember it.
Yeah, I can't. I'm trying to think, but I can't remember.
Stella
I used to
over here
skip in a really
smashing
weird
guns.
way walking to school. Like actually go to school. Like I used to like gallop like a horse. To school.
I mean, no, actually, no, I understand what you mean by that.
Yeah, no, it's fun. It's fun. But
I
like,
used to do it
it,
too.
it was fun.
But no one. I don't think anyone else did that. Like so, like maybe they did, but now
I used to
looking
do it.
back on it, it just feels so weird.
Yeah.
Just galloping like a horse to school.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, it's
I
not
was
like you're
bored.
skipping like left or right, you know, you're galloping like a
Like
fucking
an
Yeah.
actual
horse.
horse. What about foods? There's mixed weird foods that shouldn't be
Ooh,
mixed when
I'm-
you're a kid. Because I know I used to.
I ordered a Big Mac without the Big Mac sauce.
What? Why?
Once,
What?
yeah.
Why? The whole point of the Big Mac is the Big Mac sauce.
I was like,
It's
I was
just
like,
Mac.
you know, I wonder what the Big Mac tastes like, because I was tired of having like a cheeseburger or like one of those small burgers. So I was like, you know what? But I didn't like sauces too much. Like I didn't like ketchup, I didn't like barbecue sauce at the time.
Mhm.
So then I was like, I don't want the sauce. And so I checked it off, and my brother was next to me, and then he was like, "What? It's a Big Mac. You're ordering it without the Big Mac sauce?"
It's
And
just
I
a
was like,
normal hamburger.
exactly. But I did it anyway.
So how did it taste?
Uh,
Do you remember?
I don't know, like a Big Mac without Big Mac sauce. I don't
Normal
know.
hamburger.
I- A normal burger, I guess.
Of course, you
Normal
need the,
burger.
you need the
I
Big
was
Mac
very,
sauce to make
very
it.
picky as a kid. Like a very picky eater. Like it doesn't matter. You wouldn't be able to convince. Even if I've never eaten it before, I would still not eat it.
Yeah, me
I
too.
would try it.
The,
I think still to this day, I have never eaten a tomato before.
me neither.
I think I
Hey!
have, but I
Hey.
didn't like it. Like people try to get me to eat tomatoes, and I'm like, okay,
No.
if you shut up about it, I will take a tiny taste. If you
Yeah, I never.
other than that,
I've never
I
eaten a
don't like
tomato.
to eat tomatoes.
I never ate tomato.
I'm. This is confusing me because you both sound the exact same. I'm sorry. And my ears, you two sound the same.
But there's this one.
We're the, we're the angel and devil on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
voice.
There's one food I used to mix, and I still do because I don't know why, because I find this really good. It's not that weird, but what I
Yeah.
do is that I take hot dogs, and
Yeah.
cut them open a little bit, and I put cheese inside, and I cook the
That's
hot
exactly
dogs
what
with
my
the
mom
cheese.
does.
Dude,
I think.
why is it so good?
It is. It isn't bad. It's pretty good.
Yeah. I also used to.
I've never tried that before.
I also used to just eat, just as a snack, cheese and ketchup when I was little.
I used cheese and
Cheese, ketchup,
cheese and ketchup.
Yeah, I would I would dip a slice
take,
of
like,
cheese
you
in
take a
ketchup.
slice of cheese and
Yeah.
and then you. I don't want.
Why?
Try that later. You know, I'll try it out. I'll try it out.
What are you asking me for? You dip your cheese in ketchup?
I used to. I used
Try
to.
it with mozzarella sticks.
I used
Mozzarella
to.
sticks.
That's what I used
We'll
to
do it
eat
again. We're gonna
with.
do it again. Just
Do
do
it
it one
again.
more time again.
When I didn't
You gotta
have
see how it is.
when I didn't have the sauce that I always use for my mozzarella sticks, I would use ketchup, even with pizza rolls.
I mean, pizza rolls and ketchup. You know, pizza. You know, tomato sauce.
Yeah, I mean,
you
I
know.
can
Yeah.
understand
Well,
that
like
one.
Cheese.
Oh, and mustard too with cheese.
I don't know.
I don't know why. It was just good. It was good. Just a slice of cheese. You break a piece off and you dip and you eat it.
I don't think I've ever heard of that before. You gotta do that again. We gotta.
I'll try it out.
Gotta
I'll
revisit
try
I,
it
this.
out.
I still kind of do.
Try it out.
You still kind of do.
Not the ketchup though.
How do you kind of do
Just
it?
mustard?
I don't do it. I don't like. Hold on. So if I'm having, I use queso for like a lot of when I eat mozzarella sticks, and sometimes I have cheese with me, so I just dip the cheese in queso, and just eat the cheese with the queso.
Something that you just did, like you didn't think it was gonna be good, but it was.
I don't know.
Or you just dipped it thinking it was gonna be delicious, and it was.
I don't know.
You're like, I don't have any of my normal sauce
Like,
that I
God,
usually
cheese
pack in
and
my
che-
mozzarella sticks. I'm gonna just-
Cheese and fucking like.
Ketchup.
I already forgot. I can't even
Ketchup.
think. Yeah, cheese and ketchup just sounds delicious.
What about
but-
mayonnaise?
No.
Okay, good. I would have kind of cried if you were like, yeah,
Cheese-
mayonnaise as
cheese-
well.
Cheese and mayonnaise.
Cheese and mayonnaise.
Cheez-Its and mayonnaise.
Oh no.
It's in mayonnaise.
No. Dude, my friend ate Funyuns with the chocolate ice cream popsicle.
What?
She sent me pictures of it, and I wanted to kill myself.
Imagine.
What?
Dude, like there was already
Hold on.
she like put it on top of the chocolate ice cream, and there was like a bite already in it, and there was like
Oh,
half of a
bite
it was a Funyun. She used Funyuns. And dude,
so disappointed.
I don't even want to think about it because I'm hungry right now and I want to eat later. So
Yeah, you're just gonna like.
yeah,
Yeah, me too. I need to eat later. I'm gonna keep that out. I'm gonna keep that out of my head, and I'm gonna keep
yeah. I'm not
cheese
gonna
and
say
ketchup
anything.
out of my head. I'm gonna keep that out of my head. for
Okay,
now, too.
that's not that bad.
Cheese
don't
and
know.
ketchup. I mean,
Try
yeah,
it
I don't know.
when you can.
I'll try it. I'll try it. I'll try it.
I will try. Maybe try it one day. If
We should all
Okay.
try it. I mean, you won't be trying it. You'll be just doing it again.
Yeah,
But we'll-
just
Yeah.
we'll try
take
it.
a small piece of cheese and just put
Like
ketchup
a
on
slice
and eat
of
it.
cheese. And you just put ketchup. What do
Okay.
you like? Fold the slice of cheese, or you just
No, yeah, I just
eat it like toast?
take a bite of it.
Okay.
Just-
Unfold it.
Not like a sandwich, you know, just like 2 slices of cheese, ketchup in the middle.
Speaking
you
of
Yeah.
little
putting the
sandwich,
ketchup in cheese and ketchup sandwich.
Yeah.
so like if I'm like heating up like a rant like in the middle of the night, I'm like heating up food. I would just grab a piece of bread and put cheese on it, and then mustard or the Chick-fil-A sauce I have. I'll fold it and just eat it.
Just bread,
It's like an
cheese,
appetizer.
and
Bread, cheese, and Chick-fil-A sauce.
what? It's so bland.
What? It's to like keep me waiting
Yeah,
as
it's
my
like an
food's heating up.
appetizer.
Yeah,
Like an appetizer, but
yeah.
it's,
Look,
it-
I
it is.
used to Well, I used to think. Well, I don't think I still. I think I still do it. It's just my sandwiches are so bland. Cause it's always just bread, cheese, ham, or bread, cheese, or like whatever.
No mayonnaise or mustard?
It's just always so bad. I've always
So
eaten
boring.
shit so boring and
minimal
bland.
mayonnaise,
So
but
boring.
nothing really
I-
more than
I
that.
don't like trying new stuff, so I always just kept it the same. If I like it, I'm keeping it the same way.
I don't want to admit that yeah, me too. I'm boring when it comes to food.
Ew,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, I know you want.
That's it. That's all I need.
Dude, when my mom makes rice and gravy and potato salad, I mix them both. It is so good.
For my
Potato salad. I never liked potato salad.
What? Dude, who are you?
Potato
Oh.
salad?
Potato salad.
I think I would say this. I never really.
I mean, I can eat it if my life depended on it, but it's not something I want
Yeah.
to eat.
You're weird.
I go to grandma's house and like I know what's coming and I'm like, okay, fine. don't wanna make her
My
cry
grandma
today.
makes
It
the
is her
bomb
birthday.
food.
Just eat the fucking potato salad.
Potato salad.
Yeah.
What should I eat tomorrow? That's my
What should
birthday.
you eat tomorrow? It is your birthday. What's your favorite meal?
Yeah, that's what you
I
usually
don't have a
get.
favorite. It's
Okay,
really difficult for me to say
Most
anything.
most
that's my favorite.
liked.
I don't know. I like chicken. I like meat. I like a lot of meat. Need that protein.
You
Need
like
that
you
protein.
like a lot of
Hamburger.
meat.
Hamburger.
Grill.
I mean,
Barbecue.
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 barbecue. Bobby.
Barbecue.
You're cooking a Bobby. Well,
Bobby
where would I do? I
barbecue.
live in an
BYQ.
apartment. How would I barbecue inside the? I mean, actually, I do have a balcony, so maybe I can.
Yeah, just do it there. And when people smell the food, just tell them to go away. You can't have it.
Leave.
You're forced to
Tell 'em
smell
You're
the
not
good
invited.
food.
It's your
You're
birthday.
forced to smell the good food.
Yeah, exactly. I can't be kicked out.
It's a tease.
It's my
Yeah.
birthday. It's a tease. Yeah, if it smells
Yeah.
good, then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're allowed to tease everybody on your birthday.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh? Open my door. Oh.
What is wrong with my chest trigger, bro? Or no, I don't even have it
Always
on.
have
but
tracking issues.
This is how I'm sitting from now on. Very close to the mic.
Well,
I was about
Andy's
to
gonna
switch
have
into
to
the
do
Hayden
editing.
avatar.
Editing.
Please don't.
Andy, I am not sorry. Edit that out. Okay, I'm back.
Why do I have to like open my legs to do the splits? For it.
That's usually how it works.
Also, what is wrong?
Yeah,
Like,
you do
what
kind of
is
have to open your
wrong
legs to do the
here?
split.
Like, what is happening? Like right here. Steam
look
VR
fine to
thinks
me.
I have my chest tracker on, but I don't. And I don't want to restart my Steam VR, especially we already started recording, so I don't want to
Yeah,
restart.
we have a few more minutes until we reach the hour.
Yeah.
Wow, time flies.
I know. When
Time flies when you have
being-
ADHD.
Being dumb.
Being re-dumb, yeah.
No, no, no.
I
This
almost
is
said
saying
it.
like time flies when you're having fun.
And it was you, even though you keep
I know.
lecturing me.
I know.
Just
Any more topics?
I have a lot.
Damn.
Yeah, I have just a DM that's just I'm in, and I just put the topics in here.
Huh.
Oh, here we go. Biggest pet peeve.
Oh. Dog.
I have one, but
I gotta think, but I'll listen while I think.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate when people in public, like they're in public stores, talk on speakerphone. I want to punch them in the throat. I want to
Oh.
punch them in the throat.
Or like if they're like in a public transport, like in a train or on a bus, and they're like, "Hey," it's like, why? Just no one wants to hear your conversation.
On speaker, like no one wants to hear your conversation. Like, what if they say something like really personal and or
Like, I'm gonna go die today. It's like, nah, okay, I'm sorry, I'm in the bus, so if you can't hear me, like, it's like what?
I don't know. I
don't
hate
think
when
I have
people
one.
do that. Okay.
Honestly, like
I
what
mean-
is
thought
a
of
pet peeve
that
do
I
you have? Just one in general.
I don't know. I really
I
don't.
guess-
I can't think of anything that annoys me besides just someone being overly annoying in general. Like,
What do you consider being annoying? Like
Yeah.
talking too much, talking too loud, like what?
just being overly obnoxious and like trying to be annoying, like people trying to be
So that's a
annoying.
pet peeve.
Someone
I guess
trying to be
it's-
annoying.
It's very vague, but sure.
I mean,
Well, people trying to be annoying is my pet peeve. Sure.
okay.
People trying to piss off your pet peeves.
Yeah, people trying to give me a pet peeve
Yes.
is my
Yeah.
biggest pet peeve.
I guess I would say like I think like most generic one would be like people chewing too loud.
Yeah.
But like for
Or people
me,
biting their
when I get
forks.
or
Eating their
like
forks?
the
Yeah.
sound of,
Like
like
when they
Is that a
bite them.
joke?
No, when they bite, you don't tell me you bite your forks when you eat them. Don't
No,
you dare tell me.
I don't. First of all, I
oh,
don't eat my forks. Second of all, no, I don't
you
bite my
might
forks
move.
when I eat.
Blend
Good.
them, like put them in a
No,
blender and then
I'm saying
blend the
no. I'm
fork.
saying like that's a thing that people do. They bite their forks.
Yeah, they bite their spoon or their fork.
God,
Dude,
why?
I've
God, that's
met
so
like 4
uncomfortable.
people that do that, and I yell at them immediately.
Good.
I mean,
I'm
why do you
glad.
need to bite your fork? Why are you biting it?
That sounds so uncomfortable to do.
I mean, I understand like biting your pencil if you're like if it's a way to
Oh, I
help
used to
out.
do that all the
Me
time. Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
But
yeah, if
fork?
it helps out with, like fidgeting, whatever.
Yeah.
But also, as well as that, as well as the thing that I get irritated really easily, when I'm at that point, everything annoys me. Even your
Mhm.
breathing annoys me.
Mhm.
So it can go from I really don't care to literally, please leave my life.
No, go away forever.
Leave my
Forever.
life. I like that line. I'm gonna use that more.
Leave my life. I'm expecting crickets.
Oh,
Add that in.
Yeah, add that in. Add that
yeah,
in, Krevzz.
yeah. Go ahead, Andy.
Cricket
Add
noises.
more editing for you.
Cricket noises. Dot wave.
The poor dude's dying.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
literally he's dying while he's trying to edit this. He's like, ah.
Listen, we know you're kind of dying, but just a little more editing. Just
Yeah.
More
put
editing. More work. Do
slip
more
some
work.
crickets in there.
We love you, but you
I
know,
can't really say I love him.
I love you, but
yeah, more
Oh,
editing.
whoa! No need to use so much profanity.
that's
Oh, here's a good one. Would you ever have kids?
yes.
You're gross. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
No, but think
kind
about it. Think about it. Like, is a family not like kind of like the goal with like later on, like not
For most,
currently?
I mean, as of right now, I'm dead set on not having kids. Like,
I
I
don't know.
don't.
I think when you're like 30, 40, like I think 40 is pushing it, but I think like I don't know, like I want
35.
to like I'm somewhere around there, yeah. Like I'm having fun like doing my own thing, but like
Mhm.
I feel like if I'm gonna live like from 30 to 100 with like no family, like nothing like really like set in stone to live for, like it's kind of scary, you know?
I mean,
Like I
Yeah.
don't know.
yeah, if you put it like that, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, that's the way I think about it.
As of
Like
right
I'm
now,
chilling for now, but like I
yeah,
want a family later on. Like I feel like
yeah,
that's like something worth living for.
yeah. As of
Like
right
I know we
Yeah.
now,
joke about hating kids, but like
yeah,
but
We-
for real, if we're being honest,
yeah,
I still hate children. I
Yeah.
just might
yeah.
not
Me
hate mine as
too.
much.
Yeah,
You know what my mom says? My mom says I hate children except for my own.
yeah,
I'd still hate mine.
yeah.
Yeah.
To a certain extent,
Just
You
yeah,
have to raise
somewhat.
them to be, good. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Most children,
You
it
gotta be somewhat
usually
tough on them.
turns the way they come out is usually because of how they were
raised. Yeah,
raised. Because that's usually where
Hmm.
it comes from, how you grew up.
yeah, and apparently, people are saying discipline is no abuse when it clearly isn't. It's something that needs to be taught while a kid is being
Yeah.
raised. Is
I mean, if you're
discipline.
using like if you're punching your kid just because they
Yeah,
didn't do something,
yeah.
then
I
that
don't.
They'll
that
become
can
That's
wild
really
abuse.
suck.
animals if there's no discipline.
I'm talking about like like spanking them for being bad. Like people saying that's abuse when it's
Yeah, that's
not.
not. I mean, as long as you're not like
I mean, as long as you're
Overdoing
really,
it.
not.
really
When you're
abusing them,
yeah, when
yeah,
you're not overdoing it, then
just enough to get
Yeah.
them to stop what they're doing. Like you don't
yeah,
want to like,
like get them to learn their
And
lesson.
you don't
it's
want to
always
scar them for life.
Yeah.
yeah. It's like for pets or animals or children, it's always better for them to learn when they're younger, when their brain is more flexible, than like having them to learn it themselves when they're older. Because then
Mhm.
they're like, oh, like stealing is not right
Yeah.
because of I went to jail or some shit like that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I mean, I would. I would have kids, but I wouldn't say I would have many. I feel
Yeah.
like two
Are
might even be pushing it.
Would you be
But like,
waiting until later to have them, or
I
like,
mean, I'm only in my 20s.
yeah, I know. Like, like, would you have it like in your 20s, or would you wait until like
I feel
30s?
like,
Like, because I
wait,
want to
hold
wait
on.
as long as possible.
Yeah. I'm not in any rush.
I'm not in
Like,
any rush, but like, it's definitely something I'm almost 100% certain that I will want at some point.
yeah, I'm not 100% certain, but like, I don't know. I don't know, cause I feel
Like, I
like
don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like that's just a. I feel like if we're gonna get all philosophical, I feel like just like a fundamental thing of human species to like continue on and reproduce. Like,
Yeah.
I know some people don't agree with that, but like,
Yeah, I get what you're
that's just
saying.
the way I see it.
Yeah, I get what you're
Like,
saying. But like,
yeah.
I would more be on the side of adoption if I would say for myself.
That I mean that also
Yeah, I would say it.
that's
For
that
me, it's
works.
adoption.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, you don't have to like actually have children like
Yeah,
biologically. Like, I feel
yeah,
like adoption works fine. But if you're just never planning on having any sort of like anybody that you're gonna raise,
yeah,
like, I don't know. I'm kind of iffy about that idea.
yeah. But a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, but it's not your actual blood." But still, it's if you think about it, it's part of your family. I mean,
Yeah, I mean you are raising them. Like,
yeah, you're
it
raising
doesn't
them
really
like
matter
your
if
own.
they're not biologically related.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say adoption is for me at some point. Don't know when though. As of right now, I'm
Yeah.
chilling.
Yeah, I'm definitely chilling. Like, adoption or not, whatever kind it is, I do want some sort of children, just not for a long, long time.
Mhm. Yeah.
Why is it that while we're doing a podcast, everyone wants to talk to me?
Yep.
Mm.
Only want you when you're busy.
Yep.
See, I just got a text message. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
I
like
would.
every time I'm free, everyone's gone, and then when I'm busy, everyone's like, "Hello." It's like, "What? Where were you when I was free?"
Exactly what
Yeah.
Krevzz says all the time. He's like, when no one, when I don't want to do anything, like, everybody's trying to talk to me, or when I'm busy, everybody's trying to talk to me.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, from what I was saying before, is that like I feel like a lot of people feel like it's like the stereotype that when you're 30, you feel like you have to be productive in something. Like you have to have a family, you have to have kids at least by the age of 30. And like if you're not doing anything and you live by yourself and in your own house, and some people feel like, oh, I'm not doing, what I'm supposed to at the age of 30. But I feel like, I mean, if you live your whole life without kids, then I mean, do what you want. Like I know a couple who are married and the dude got like a vasectomy or whatever it's called, so they can't
Mhm.
have kids.
Mhm.
And that's fine. They don't if they don't want kids, they don't want kids.
Yeah. I mean, there's adoption still the same as
Yeah, I
way
think if
I
you
Yeah.
said
don't
earlier.
want kids, like, you don't need to have them. It's just me personally. That's just my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
don't care
Yeah.
what you do with your life. Like,
Yeah.
you can have kids,
I mean,
not
it's
like
it's your
do
life.
what you want.
Yeah. I would
Yeah,
want
it's
kids
not
when
my
I'm
life.
like have everything. Have my own place and
Yeah,
for a little
whenever
bit and
you're all
everything's
set.
set.
Same
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
You want to do? We reached hour. You want to do one more topic, or you wanna wrap up?
I mean, I don't mind.
Whatever you
I
guys
guess
want
we
to do.
can do one more.
Okay.
Yeah. One
Let
more.
me look for one. That was an interesting one.
It
Yeah.
was.
Philosophical.
These have all been kind of interesting.
Mhm. I don't know why,
Um,
but I put in here Wyoming needs to conquer some land. They are a square. I don't know why that's here.
Our next topic?
No, that's not our next topic. No, hold on. I actually know a good one. Hold on. Where is it at? I need to find it. Okay. Would you rather have a 10-minute conversation with your future self or your past self?
um,
My future self or past self?
Yes, 10-minute conversation.
I'd say my past self,
Why you say that?
because it's scary talking to your future self. I don't know. It's like then you
I
know
mean,
what's
Yeah,
gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it's
and if it's
spooky.
something bad, then you get like the anxiety and the
And
fear. Or
Yeah.
unless if it's like your future self warning you to not do something later
Yeah.
on, then I guess
like
you learn. But I mean, I feel like part of life is learning through your mistakes. And I
Yeah.
know a lot of people don't learn from their mistakes, um, which is interesting because I do believe in the fact that people can change as long
Hmm.
as they put the effort into it.
Yeah.
Like
I agree with that.
I recently like around a few months ago I fucked up really badly and uh I lost a lot of people from that, but a lot of
Hmm.
people did forgive me and I'm thankful for that.
Hmm.
Um and I learned from that
Hmm.
decision I made. I didn't I thought through it, I learned from it. And there will be people who will be like, ah, no, I don't believe you. Or there will be people who will be like, I don't forgive you, and well, that's life. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
not everyone's gonna love you and you're gonna have to accept that. But I think I would have maybe a 10-minute conversation with my past self instead of my future self because like you know he
Yeah, I
can be
would not
scared.
talk to my future self. Like, because
Yeah.
when I look at like if I when I think about it, if I'm gonna talk to my future self, like I'm gonna see how I am in the future, and then I'm gonna want to change things, and then I'm gonna be trying to change the future, and that kind of fucks with my head, like
Yeah,
a
because
lot.
then
Yeah.
you're gonna
Like
be
I
less
don't want to
focused
try to
in life.
do some Back to the Future type bullshit.
Yeah.
Like that's
Mm,
gonna fuck with the timeline. I'm gonna
Hmm.
break the
yeah,
continuum.
you're gonna
Yeah.
be less
But I would
focused
talk to my
on living
past
your
self.
life and more focused on
I'd give my
changing your
past
future.
self advice, just advice, but I
Yeah,
wouldn't be like, oh, this is what's gonna happen, change it. Like that's,
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know. I don't like that. But I would talk to my past self.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because
I feel like
my past self needs help. My past self needs a
yeah,
lot of
Yeah.
help.
Mine too.
yeah, mine
Mine
as well.
definitely needs it.
My past self is lost. It is lost in
It's
It's
space. It
lost.
needs
lost.
direction.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Okay. If you were to ask, if you were to talk to your future self, what questions would you ask?
My future self.
What questions would you ask them?
I don't know. I would say what is having children like? I think I would ask that.
What if your future self doesn't have children? What if you
Yeah.
change your mind?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Do
then
you have kids?
I'll
And
ask what is it I'll ask what is it like not having children?
yeah,
I mean,
I
yeah.
feel like the question would
Uh,
be, do you have kids and what is it like?
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that would
Or
be
like
it.
what made
What is the
what
world
made you to
like?
change your mind?
Like ask about the world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do we
I
have
feel like
flying cars
yeah,
yet? Or are we
they
still
got
like
flying car.
polluting the earth?
Are we still just, putting electric motors in cars now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we charging our cars with fucking
The Tesla
USB-Cs.
chargers?
Are we still letting cows fart and
USB-Cs.
pollute the ozone?
USB-Cs
Or
into the car.
Wait, what did you say?
that I don't know where I heard that, but I heard that from somewhere.
Wait,
Like some
wait,
people think that
wait.
cows farting is pollution.
What?
Yeah, I
Oh.
would go to I'd go to my I would go to my future self and be like, do we still have cows and are they still farting? If so,
And do
get your
people
shit
still
together, future
think it's
self.
flirting?
Wow.
These poor cows.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
If we found aliens, I would ask if we found aliens yet. That's another
That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
That'd be
that's
interesting.
a
thing that
that's
I
a
want
good
to
one.
know. Like, have we colonized Mars and have we found aliens?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
have we fully made it to Mars, and is it like survivable? Like
Is
can
Elon
we
Musk a
Survivable.
trillionaire now?
I don't know if that's you know what I meant.
I'd
Yeah.
ask, have we gone to Mars and is Elon Musk like a trillionaire
I'm
now?
gonna remind you
What's the
guys.
answer?
Um, I have a tutoring session in 20 minutes, and I need to charge my headset a little bit more because it's a little lower. So
I think we're about wrapped up anyways. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
we're a minute in, we're in a minute. We're
yeah.
an hour and 8 minutes. We can wrap up now.
yeah,
All right.
This is a very nice episode, I think.
it was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, a
I enjoyed
lot of stories have
Yep.
been told.
Mm-hmm.
So
Indeed.
This was the Stella and Other People podcast. Andy will do better
Stella
in his
and not
life and
Krevzz
stop
and not
dying.
Krevzz.
yeah,
Andy will do better in his life and not die, like he currently is. But I
True.
hope y'all enjoyed this this wacky and quirky episode.
yeah,
Thank you for joining.
Was wacky and quirky.
wacky and quacky. I can't do that.